everybody. I'm Ron Perry, and along with my wife, Faye Alarde Perry, the owners of Virgin Beach Resort, Malbago, Dan Bantayan, Cebu, Philippines. We're still here in Tulare, California, in our loving care assisted living, and I'm outside in front of our home. And we have a license for 6 by the state, California, and we're taking care of 5 currently. And we're not able to go to the Philippines. Usually one of us is there several times a year, but we're not able to go because of the lockdown, quarantine, both in the United States and the Philippines. Today we're going to show the swimming pool. This is our vlog number 6, by the way, so thank you again for watching. Be sure and subscribe, like, and share. We're going to show some video that Emily, one of our cooks, has sent us of the swimming pool area with the climbing wall, the fire pit, swimming pool, water slide, and splash pool, and the clubhouse by the pool, and the day-use cottages. We actually constructed the swimming pool in 2002, so it was several years without the swimming pool. The main hotel was 1997 we were completed and started having groups there and overnight guests there. So several years without a swimming pool. We just used the sea for swimming. And I still love the swimming in the sea. It's much nicer. But we never did dig the swimming pool. The area was rolling, so it was kind of up and down. And in the low area, we built a retaining wall around the shape of the low area, and we're able to backfill, and we have the swimming pool that you see today. We actually didn't have barangay water yet, so the first several years, I think the first more than 5 or 6 years, we only used rainwater from our citron tanks to fill the pool. And the slide was built several years later, and a splash pool was just recently added this year for the kids. So we hope you'll enjoy the video, and please leave your comments below, and if you have any questions, be sure and write those questions down. We put a link to our website so you can make reservations there, call the beach. The phone number's there at our website. And you can read more about us, how Faye and I met, and the history of the Virgin Beach Resort, and the rooms and the rates and everything. So we'll see you in the next vlog. Well, here we are at our resort, and here's the fire pit, and that's great for small groups or overnight guests or day use to roast marshmallows and have s'mores there. Our climbing wall we built about the same time as we built the swimming pool, and it's a triangle. There's 3 sides, so you can have a contest for team building, and it's a nice view on top. At one time we had a zip line from the top of the climbing wall to the front coconut tree by the sea, and we stopped that because of the liability, extra insurance and so forth. So the guests enjoy climbing the wall and having contests. There's an open area here we're going to develop a little bit more later. Our water slide we built about the same, about 4 years after we built the swimming pool. This area that we built it on is a small hill, and it was actually taller. And had we known that we would put a water slide there, we wouldn't have tried to use a jackhammer to remove part of that hill. We do have solar lights for the swimming pool for nighttime. We don't have the light in the pool at night. There's an open area there behind the cottages, and we plan to expand that with some other projects. But this is our neighbor's property, and we'll be adding a fence wall on top of that because the barbed wire fence is completely rotted out. So Emily's walking around here. I think it might have been raining, or is raining a small amount now. And actually in June, this is starts the rainy season. They pick the sugarcane, harvest the sugarcane December to June, typical dry season. And this is a view from the Waterslide. We put tiles down to make it slick, and there's also water that we add to that. And we also add a mat so that it's really fast. Some people said we should have had it steeper, should have had it longer, should have had it curved, should have had this, should have had that. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But we did it the way we did, and people enjoy it. And it does take a lot to maintain. We used to paint it with an epoxy paint to keep it slick, and that would chip off and weather. So we finally put in the tiles on the bottom, and we've eliminated that. Anyway, this is a view from the Waterslide. I think it's about the highest point. Probably maybe there at the tank, you might be a little higher. But it's a nice view all the way around. You can see the day-use cottages and a clubhouse by the pool in the back there. And like I say, the area there on the left was going to be for another small clubhouse, some other activities like horseshoe, and some kids' games. So kids mainly want to walk up the slide and slide down. We try to have the lifeguard tell them to please walk around to the stairs, but they don't seem to follow the rules. And we just want to make sure to keep everybody safe. There's no accidents, that they do walk around. We do have a shower. We ask people to shower beforehand. I mentioned that the splash pool was built this year, and I apologize. It was built last year. So I had a senior moment there. And it's nice because it has the water coming out, and the water then is recycled into the pool. So that when the guests for day use, 100 pesos per person, come, then they will also pay for a cottage, which starts at 300 pesos for all day. We have the rules written around different places. And even though we tell them, they just don't seem to follow the rules that much. Our pool is not very deep. It's only up to my chest at the deepest part. And you can see the seating in the pool all around on both sides there. And we did this for a reason. We didn't want to have diving because there's more of a liability that someone would crack their skull. But the people enjoy these day-use cottages. They bring their outside food and drinks, and then a lot of them do order from the restaurant we serve out here. And we're going out to the splash pool. So we have several different fountains there to throw water out, and the kids really enjoy it, adults too. We plan to have other activities for the family when we have the other area developed, kids' games and so forth. Maybe horseshoes, I think horseshoes, yeah. And then the shallow part of the pool for the kids is over, well, panning around to the splash pool again. You did a good job, Emily, thank you. We put an entrance over there at the back of the side, going to the hotel, and also over at the front of the cottage. This is the children's area, and it's very shallow, just 2 feet deep at the, well, yeah, when the pool is full, it's about 2 feet deep. And it's a great place where parents can be right there to watch their kids. And we do have another video key that we can bring out here. But mostly we want to keep the video key down at by the sea, facing the sea, so it's quiet here by the pool. It's not an extra large pool, but it's bigger than a lot of resort pools. We clean it every day, add chemicals every day. And Joseph, our lifeguard, is in charge, and he keeps it clean. We have trash cans around. We ask the people to clean up their mess. If not, we'll charge them 1,000 pesos. So that's our swimming pool. Oh, there's a finger there.